While others saw the horizon of the ocean, we saw hope. And cruising through the endless ocean, we chose the voyage heading for the world. The KT Submarine's new voyage begins now. The KT Submarine, found in 1995, adopted cutting-edge equipment. It managed to carry out not only domestic construction, but also overseas projects, which greatly enhanced its reputation. However, the KT Submarine's challenge is not yet over. The KT Submarine is now hoping to expand its area of focus beyond the subsea communication cables. Nobody dared to walk on the rough journey to the ocean, but somebody had to eventually. And that pioneer is South Korea's representative marine company, the KT Submarine. The KT Submarine is the world's leading company that specializes in submarine cables. The KT Submarine's main area of focus is the construction of seafloor communication cable. The submarine communication cable is being called the Internet Highway, as it is connected to the Internet. By gathering its experience accumulated since the first day of establishment, the KT Submarine has finished 28,000 kilometers worth of submarine cable construction. KT Submarine's main business is the maintenance work of seafloor communication cables. Yokohama Zone was categorized for convenience sake, which includes China's eastern seashore, the Korean Peninsula, and Japan. With the KT Submarine currently in charge of the Yokohama Zone's maintenance work, it provides huge contribution to the stable operation of the East Asian seafloor communication cables.
규모 8.8의 초대형 지진과 10m 높이의 해일이 일본 열도를 강타했습니다.
Especially when the seafloor communication cable in Fukushima was damaged by the Japanese earthquake in 2011. The KT Submarine was able to show up on the site and finish the repair work. The KT Submarine's ability to react swiftly to different situations is rated as the world's finest. The KT Submarine, thanks to its rich background in the field of seafloor communication cables, was able to gain high recognition when it advanced into the seafloor electric power. By accumulating the required technology through submarine MV cable installation projects among different places for more than 10 years, the KT Submarine successfully completed the construction work of high-voltage direct current transmission line by a total length of 105 kilometers with 6 lines between mainland Korea and Jeju Island in 2012. And with the KT Submarine currently expanding its business field of focus on marine renewable energy, it is continuing its offshore wind farm construction and deep-sea water pipeline construction project. KT Submarine is also contributing to the national projects by utilizing its potential for social benefits. With the world heavily focused on ocean energy development in order to replace the slowly depleting mineral resources, the KT Submarine is currently researching mineral resources by mining in the deep sea by collaborating with the Korea Institute of Ocean Science and Technology. Oceanographic Buoy of Korea Hydrographic and Oceanographic Administration, responsible for domestic research on ocean resources, successfully completed the installation and maintenance work. Furthermore, KT Submarine also works on salvage services, such as harbor surveillance systems, ran by the South Korean Navy and vessel salvage operation. The KT Submarine is currently Korea's only company that provides gas field installation and maintenance services. In 2003, it successfully completed the construction of a highly complicated East Sea gas field, which was done by connecting the maritime pipeline and the flow line from the shore to the maritime platform. The KT Submarine is continuing to impress in its area of focus by using its top-notch technology. For example, it managed to accomplish the gas production module, also known as the SCM substitution operation, in 2013. The most important factor of ktSubmarine's initiative on domestic and international marine industrial growth lies in rigorous investment in state-of-the-art scientific equipment and facilities. The 6,400-ton cable-laying vessel's Hegero boasts a horsepower of 12,500, which allows it to continuously travel for 52 days, 7,000 miles. The Hegero can assure efficient underwater cable laying and maintenance due to its ability to access various cables. This high-tech vessel uses a 3-meter plow to install and bury cables at depths of up to 1,500 meters underwater. The dynamic positioning system of the ship automatically adjusts the vessel's position in rough conditions, allowing the ship to stay within 3 meters of its target and conduct its operation steadily. The Mirero sports a 40-ton A-frame and unmanned submersible T-800 and Q-1000, which can dive down to depths of 2,500 meters, which allows for various combinations in operations of high-tech equipment. Moreover, the Mirero is a DP2 class vessel. If one DP malfunctions, an identical system takes its place, assuring a steady working environment in the sea. The Mirero is currently being used in cable laying and various other marine operations and can be also used in sea wind operations. ktSubmarine has added the Communications Electrical Offshore Operations Vessel Responder to its collection of state-of-the-art cable-laying vessels and equipment in 2015. The Responder, a 6,300-ton vessel, can be used not only in cable laying, but also in other projects, including undersea pipeline construction and sea rescue operations. The Responder will provide the base for ktSubmarine's rise to become the #1 global total marine solution provider. ktSubmarine newly introduced the cutting-edge unmanned undersea vehicle Q-1000, which is the upgraded version of its previous model T-800. The Q-1000 jumped from 800 horsepowers to 1,000 horsepowers, and ktSubmarine became the first Asian country to own this highly advanced technology. ktSubmarine will explore the entire seafloor with this highly advanced unmanned undersea vehicle Q-1000, and it shall rewrite the history of offshore construction by constantly challenging for the impossible. The cutting-edge equipment of the ktSubmarine and the vessels are anchored by the Goje Depot, where repair, maintenance, and supplements are provided. This vessel depot holds cable drum and maximum length of 2,000 kilometers. Also, it owns a splicing training center which cultivates cable splicing engineers. Goje Depot manufactures derrick, which is an offshore tension leg platform. It is the solitary fight that made all this possible. The sea is infinite, and the future is on our own hands. On the stage of infinite possibilities, the ktSubmarine is going beyond the field of submarine communication cables and marching all the way to the future. Sailing as a total marine solution provider begins now.
ktSubmarine.